What's good, everybody? Yeah, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, Kevin Samuels has a new fans group that is out there. I know the last one seems that it got destroyed, but the new group is called Kevin Samuels Fans Recovery Group. Okay, and it's now at 3,200 members. The last group was popping; it was at 40,000, but it got shut down. But just as the last group, you see a lot of interesting content, and it's not his group. But what happens is the fans of Kevin Samuels get to interact in the group. Okay, now there was a particular post that I want to deal with today. And a brother, and you'll see it on the left side, we'll blur the names out. But you see here, and we'll blur the ladies out, and you see the t-shirt that the lady has on. Now, she's not a bad looking lady. She does look like she's in her late 30s or 40s, possibly late 40s. And you see what the shirt says. It says, "I have the coochie, so I make the rules." And to be fair, great many women in the community feel like this. I think a lot of guys have been raised to feel that, you know, in America, if your wife wants you to sleep on the couch and stuff like that, you know, if you're a person that, you know, if your wife is upset, happy life, happy wife, happy wife, happy life, or vice versa. And that women are the ones that really run the relationships, especially in the black community. Now, the men are supposed to go out and do all these things, supposed to go out and work, supposed to go out and earn. Women are supposed to manage these things, and, you know, whatever they contribute to the table is fine. And also, the fact that she has a vagina, it means much more than whatever that you have. It means more than your penis. It means more than your ingenuity. As a man, as a black man, it means more than what you can provide, your leadership, your skill set. Her having a vagina is more important than whatever you have. And we see that, I think, inadvertently with some of the things we see with Black Girls Rocks. We see that with some of the media that, you know, they try to go out and portray this to certain African American women. You see this, and it runs rampant, okay, in society, right? It's everywhere. You see it being publicized, okay? And this is the problem. However, even though this is unbridled, and pervasive, I want to tell you this. From a man who is upper middle class, speaking for other black men who are upper middle class, single with no kids, this attitude is the best way out the goddamn door. I can't say it any nicer than this. Okay? Because if you come to me with this trash and anybody else who has any self-respect for themselves, you're out the door. You don't even get a look. Okay? Because any person who wants to value themselves based on the fact that they have a body part, then that will tell me that you're mildly unsuccessful. And not only that, when women do something like this, they won't call this sexualization of women, you know, because that's the problem with certain sisters with beauty pageants and being in rap videos. You know, when men are putting women in these situations in bikinis and stuff, this is sexualizing women. But if you put on a t-shirt that says, "I have the coochie, so I make the rules," then to some people, in an unorthodox fashion, this could be considered women empowerment, right? Because this is showing that the vagina is more dominant than the penis. And also what they're saying is because men chase after sex so much, the price of the vagina is worth more than the penis. Now, let me just say this. There is a lot of evidence and proof that shows that a lot of guys out here will exchange their money and their hard work and their education just to get some woman's vagina. I mean, I think that that's very clear, okay? And so we're not going to sit here and say that women are not taught that just to be taught. There are men who amplify this meaning. But in the reality, you having a coochie doesn't mean you run anything. That just means you run your mouth. That's just something saying like, well, I have a penis and I have a large penis, and so because I'm running things. No, you don't. Because, and Kevin Samuels talked about this on DJ Vlad. Great many women and some men forget that, good looks and sexual abilities, they can just last so long. A lot of black men historically have always tried to put, I got the best D, and because I have good D, she not gonna leave me. Which we know that's not true, because, having good sex will get you in. It can keep you for a little bit, but it won't keep you. Just having game in itself won't keep you. There are things that you have to be able to provide, because after you get through looking at somebody butt naked for a month or 2 months or 3 months, okay, after that, what's next? You have to be able to have something other than good D. A lady has to have something other than good coochie. It's the way a woman carries herself. It's the way the woman looks, the way a woman smells, a certain woman, the way she even dresses on a professional level. Like, there are certain sisters that just, they can be thick and stuff like that, but the way that they dress, you're just like, this is my girl. I'm like, this is the girl I'm rocking with. She makes me look good wherever I'm at. She's a good representation to me. She looks like a wife is supposed to look. I don't have no problem taking her out because she makes me look good. She makes the family look good. Every woman out there that are like this, okay? They have good domestic skills. They understand how to advise a man. You have women out there who can do that. Women out there that understand, it's not a good decision, we should do this, and they add wisdom to the relationship. It ain't just always the man that's just giving guidance. Men also accept wisdom from women if they're in it, because that is what a woman's role is to do. Women can say things that men cannot sometimes. And when a woman is hitting all her cylinders, she's able to give wisdom. That's why wisdom is a feminine name. So those are the things that elevate a woman above just the coochie. That's an addition. Of course, obviously you have that. But if you wanted to say because you have the vagina, then you make the rules, no. And that's why you're sitting up there probably with all those tattoos, different baby daddies. You don't have no man. Because you have the coochie and you make the rules, but you didn't bring anything else to the table other than that. And this is what happens in America is that, we're supposed to not talk about these folk, in Black America. These people are the ones, in my opinion, they go around having kids out of wedlock, we have delirious people, delusional, and then, these are the folk who want to be the first ones talking about this person ain't this person ain't that. Both men and women will both do it. And then in our community, when that happens, then we gotta, we have to vouch for them. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous all the time. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out the Black Men of Purpose t-shirts. I'm out. Peace.